Good morning, what is up guys? It is No Help and welcome back to another video today. So today, October 29, 2025, we get new renderer beta pause. So PSA, with the introduction of Z-buffed rendering on the official clients today, you may notice some graphical bugs such as missing models, details, flickering visuals, or interactive objects that are hidden but still clickable. We'll be actively monitoring these throughout the week to resolve ASAP. Some issues may require a game reboot, a cold fix, and we will prioritize addressing any major bugs. In the meantime, we recommend hardcore players take caution with any dangerous activities. Thanks for your patience. Yeah, if you're a hardcore, just wait a week. So, a quieter update this week. So, you may have noticed things are a little quieter than usual this week, and that's no accident. The team is full steam ahead, preparing for one of Old School's biggest milestones yet, the launch of sailing on November 19th. If you missed the announcement, you can catch all the details in our sailing blog. In the run-up to launch, you can expect a few lighter weeks on the content front while we focus on polishing every plank and sail for Old School's very first new skill. That doesn't mean things have gone quiet behind the scenes though, far from it. So it's kind of one of those things, right, where I guess this week, maybe next week, and the week after that, I think we'll probably have not big updates or whatever because they want to spend the time on sailing. But they're saying that behind the scenes, they're still working on quite a lot of stuff. So this week, we've been hard at work taking the new renderer beta offline to investigate your feedback, as well as fine-tuning the new poll system that launched last week. Both are big steps towards improving the long-term player experience, and they'll set the stage nicely for everything that comes after sailing comes out, right? Yeah, those are two huge things. Obviously, the new renderer gonna be huge for a lot of people, and the poll system is gonna help change the game forever. So those are two really good things to focus on. And again, I want them to make sure sailing comes out properly, and we don't have to wait hours or the game to be down forever, or even worse, maybe a rollback. So let's hope that this sailing comes out perfect. So preparing for the future, new renderer beta pause. So as of today, the new renderer beta has been temporarily taken offline while we put your incredible feedback into action and focus on a major round of improvements behind the scenes. This pause lets us make large-scale changes safely without risking stability during the busy run-up to sailing's launch and the end of the year. Development is continuing full steam ahead, and we're using this opportunity to refine key areas before bringing the beta back. So obviously client stability, particularly across mobile devices. I feel like older devices, that's not really going to matter on as much. So little story here, I had an iPhone 10 for about 10 years. Around maybe 8 or 9 years, something like that. I recently just got a new phone 2 years ago, Android, and just the difference of it, it's one of those things where I don't use my phone too often, but just the difference in how much better the phones are now, right? It can do a hell of a lot more, even just playing mobile on it and stuff like that. You can tell it's much better, the newer phone, right? So it's one of those things where some devices may not just be able to handle certain things, and I guess it is what it is. Performance consistency, so all devices see the improvements we're aiming for, okay? Character rendering, to ensure your hard-earned gear and skill capes look as sharp as they should. You may also notice a force disable new renderer option on the login screen for a short while. This is intentional, and it'll be removed in the future client update once testing is complete. So it's just an option, where you're able to turn it on or off depending, hardcore by the way. You could turn it off. We're still on track to bring the new renderer beta back stronger than ever in the new year. Wow, is it actually going to be that long to the new year until I guess it comes back or whatever? So thank you once again for testing, reporting, and supporting us as we chart the next generation of old school visuals. We're keeping the same style you know and love, just with a bit of polish. Cool. Z buffed rendering arrives on the official client. So alongside the renderer beta pause, we've rolled out Z buffered rendering across all official clients, a major technical milestone that modernizes how old school handles 3D depth. Originally written to run in a Java applet on low-spec computers back in 2004, old school's renderer had to cut a few corners when it came to depth sorting. The process of deciding which surfaces appear in front of others, those shortcuts sometimes caused small bits of visual jankiness, like objects clipping or flickering against the ground. So with Z buffering enabled, the game now performs true 3D depth calculations, so meaning surfaces render in the correct order. You should notice much difference moment to moment, but this change fixes long-standing visual quirks and lays the groundwork for future improvements, including sailing and the eventual HD rollout on the official client. So we've gone to great lengths to make this update as seamless as possible, but changing how the game handles depth is a big shift. With changes this large, some jankiness is to be expected. You may notice some graphical bugs in certain areas, such as a missing model details. So I guess certain characters or whatever, some model details missing completely, flickering visuals or interactive objects that are hidden but still clickable. We'll be actively monitoring these throughout the week and working hard to resolve as soon as we can. So please let us know any issues you encounter through the in-game bug report feature and our socials. Some issues may require a game reboot, cold fix, right, to resolve, and we will prioritize addressing any major game-breaking bugs as needed. In the meantime, we recommend hardcore players take caution with any dangerous activities. We'll be monitoring feedback closely, so if you see anything unusual, let us know. Poll system road test. So our brand new poll system has now been live for nearly a week, and we've already seen almost 68,000 members take part in the road test poll. This initial poll was designed purely to test the new system in a live environment, making sure everything runs well before we use it for real game impacting questions. A huge thank you to everyone who's taken the time to vote so far. Your participation helps us ensure future polls are accurate, reliable, and ready to shape the future of old school. We'll be opening our first true gameplay polls soon, so stay tuned. March, or what the hell? Merch update. What the hell am I saying? It's freaking November almost. New old school RuneScape logo pins. These look pretty damn cool, but I probably won't be buying one. New old school RuneScape logo pins from Angelscapes. These have been much requested, so you can now grab not one but two pins to celebrate your favorite game. There is a smaller version so you can wear, and a supersized version that is double the size and comes with a matte black and gold foil presentation box, perfect for gifting. Maybe add it to your Christmas list now. Damn, this one's fucking big. Where the hell would you put that? Very cool. I love the box. It'd be something cool to have, but like, I'll check the price in a second. So I'm from Canada, obviously, so the prices may seem a little weird to maybe Americans or Australians or something like that. But yeah, it's saying that the regular pin is $10. And then the large pin here is $20. And I'm assuming, yeah, that's the one that comes with the box and stuff. Oh, I guess you get both of them. $20. So both featured colored enamel jelly, enamel, and 2D shiny gold, and antique nickel double painting. Oh, platting. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Who cares? Our merge partner had to temporarily close the store after changes to U.S. custom rules came into effect on August 29th, but we're pleased to confirm that orders can now be placed again. There are a few changes to be aware of if you're shopping from the States. Okay. U.S. Customs now require duties to be prepaid, which means these are automatically calculated on the store, and the shipping price quoted at checkout now includes all duties and tariffs owed. Okay, all U.S. orders will be sent via DHL tracked. The team are still working with Royal Mail and hopes to bring back cheaper, non-tracked option in the future. We know shipping from the UK isn't ideal, obviously, especially like from Canada. I'll tell you, the one book that I ordered, the Runescape, the 20 Years of Adventure, I got like the limited edition one. I think the book was like $150 or something like that, right? To ship it, I had to pay $80 or something crazy, like a border fee or something like that, because it was shipped from the UK, like some border tax or something. Fucking crazy. I ordered my girlfriend a pair of jeans. I think they're from Australia or something like that. And the border, these jeans were fucking expensive. They were close to $200 for these jeans. And then again, like an $80-$90 border fee. Just fucking crazy, bro. Like, what is wrong with the world now? But anyways, yeah, we know shipping from the UK isn't ideal. Work is already underway on a proper long-term solution that would see US orders fulfilled from a warehouse closer to home. That would be cool. Maybe bring one to Canada. They definitely won't. To help ease the string of these new duties and shipping changes, we've put together some special bundles and offers on popular items where possible. That includes pins and key rings. I think that's the longest time I've ever spent reading the merch section. Oh god, the other changes is so big this week, so players who've achieved one or more threads from the Tombs of Amasket can now repurchase them from Purdue for $350,000. That's very cool. So next week, Sailing technical pre-release update. So Sailing will release on November 19th to make sure everything runs smoothly on launch day. We're slightly adjusting our usual release process with a technical pre-release update 2 weeks early. So on November 5th, our weekly game update will include some of the content for Sailing. This content will stay locked, and you won't be able to access it, obviously, until the official launch, and help us identify and fix any potential issues before Sailing goes live. During this period, our team will be monitoring the constant closely and testing it on a staff-only beta world. Wow, Sailing is inaccessible in this update. The update on November 5th is one of the largest updates we've ever done behind the scenes. While we are doing everything we can to make sure it runs smoothly, we would recommend avoiding any dangerous in-game activities right after the update in case of any unexpected game world instability. I actually really like the fact that they're doing this. This is really good because, you know, if they put a bunch of the stuff into the game, but we just can't access it, right? At least it's in the game already. So when the 19th rolls around, maybe there's a little, like a smaller thing they have to add to the game, right? And they've kind of already tested what is actually in the live game on like a separate staff-only world. Very smart idea, but maybe just like avoid doing some dangerous stuff on November 5th. I think that's a Monday. I don't know what the fuck that is. Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. It is November 5th, will be a Wednesday, obviously. Game update day. How stupid am I? So timeline. So November 5th, Sailing technical pre-release update. Most Sailing content will be added to the game, but won't be accessible yet. November 5th to 18th, the team will monitor and address any technical issues to ensure everything runs smoothly. November 19th, the game update will launch earlier than usual, but Sailing will remain inaccessible until approximately 10 a.m. UTC. Next week, we'll be releasing a more detailed how to prepare for Sailing blog, so you can look forward to that. Yes, something to read. There's a community Discord event. Okay. Yeah. Community update, creator crafted new designs from the community. These LED lights, the skilling one's really cool. I think that's new. I haven't seen that before. Declaws, a lobster, dragon defender, a maple bow, or I guess this would be a magic bow, right? Magic short bow. The dragon hunter crossbow is very cool. I'd love to get that one. And a rune scimitar. There's some, like, I'd love to have, like, a Halmanesi knot or a cooler item than a fucking rune scimitar, but hey, that's a nostalgic item right there. And then the Theoractrix and rune crafted mats. Very, very cool. I'd love to get one of these desk mats. I saw, like, a Chambers of Xeric one. Might be from Theoractrix, I'm not sure. I wouldn't even use it as a desk mask. I would hang it up. It is so fucking beautiful, you know what I mean? I fucking sit in my room and do Chambers all day anyway, so might as well just look at a picture of Chambers. But yeah, that's about it for this week. So yeah, we're back to playing the Ironman now. Gridmaster isn't really over or anything like that. I just don't really feel like doing the awakened bosses, right? I did a Inferno, actually. I got the cape, but not on here, on the Gridmaster. I got a 35-minute cape, so I could probably easily do the 30-minute cape, especially because it was my first time ever doing it on Gridmaster, and I got a 35-minute one first try. So if I, you know, spent a couple hours doing it, I could easily knock out the Inferno task, but it's one of those things where it's like, I know I'm not going to complete the grid because of, like, Awakened Whisper and stuff like that. I probably could if I really spent time doing it, but I just don't feel like it. I kind of want to play the Ironman again, and there's a Halloween event that came out the same day Gridmaster did, which was kind of weird because I still haven't done it, so I'm probably going to be doing the Halloween event today. There's no point in me making a video about it because it's been out for 2 weeks at this point, right? So sorry about that I didn't make a video on it. I was just so caught up with Gridmaster that I didn't even realize a Halloween event came out. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video today. If you did watch the whole video, comment ice. This guy is so cool. I'd love to get that pet one day. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week for, I guess, their tips and tricks on how to start with sailing. Thank you guys, and I will catch you in the next video. See ya later.